It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We've got temperatures starting off very mild this morning. Numbers are only in the mid 40s, so it's a nicer way to wake up for sure. And we are looking at fantastic temperatures this afternoon. It will be a windy day, so that's the trade-off for the warmth on a day like this, but I'm talking 70 degrees for the high temperature. It's going to be way above average for typical mid-February days. And let's soak it in because this is definitely a false spring. It's not going to stick around forever. Let's just enjoy it while we can, shall we? What we do have today is that strong south wind, and I think that will impact the forecast. If you're planning to enjoy the day today or head outdoors at all, just know that winds could gust to 30, maybe even close to 40 miles an hour. So that does add a bit to the wind chill factor. Temperatures are in the mid 40s this morning, but it's feeling more like the upper 30s when you factor in the breeze. The winds are only going to pick up today too. And while we'll see plenty of sunshine, high temperatures are going to be pushing some records here for the next several days. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday look really warm, close to record high temperatures, record breaking temperatures possible in the Ozarks. Highest wind gusts are going to be west of the Springfield area today, but we could see gusts to 40 miles an hour at times. Lighter in some of our eastern counties today, but windy everywhere. So travel may become difficult for some of those high profile vehicles. If you're listening to the podcast and hitting the road, just be aware of that. Some of the big rigs might be having a bit of an issue today. We also have loose objects that could be blown around. Very small limbs may break and fall in winds like this. So just kind of a heads up for you on today. If you're looking at the temperature thinking, oh, 70, I'm going to head outside, just know that it's not quite going to feel as warm as that when you factor in that wind chill temperature. It will be windy today, and we'll be dealing with that for mainly the daylight hours, and then winds start to calm down for us a bit as we head into the middle of the week. I have small rain chances in the forecast tonight, like 15% chance. Most stay dry in the forecast. And then again, as we head into Friday night and Saturday night, there could even be some rain out there on Thursday night. So multiple chances for rain in this 7-day forecast. However, we are going to see very limited chances for rain in the forecast. Probably the best one at this point is going to come for the weekend, but details TBD on that. Some models even throwing in some snowflakes for the weekend forecast. Of course, with temperatures in the 70s, we're not going to have a big issue with that accumulating on the roadways, but we're going to have to watch how that plays out for the weekend. The timing is going to be everything. Also, how models are handling some of the depth of cold air that's coming along with our next little system. All will be important in hammering out the weekend forecast. For now, we'll focus on the nice weather. We've got temperatures in the 70s today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Again, this is a fall spring, and we will be reminded that it's February by Friday. It'll turn cooler with high temperatures back into the lower 50s and low temperatures returning closer to the freezing point by Saturday morning. So we are not done with those winter-like temperatures in the extended forecast. Too bad. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's these storms out off the Pacific, flooding and a lot of heavy rain for central and southern California, with some evacuations in place for fear from the burn scars. Places that had the vegetation go away. Flooding in those areas, of course, can be devastating. So some evacuations are in place around LA County. We also have snow and rain and freezing rain across much of the upper Midwest with our next winter system, and heavy snow happening for the Sierra Nevada mountains. They are finally playing catch up a little bit after what has been a very low snowfall season in the mountainous West. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was, which of these animals can survive being frozen solid for months and then thaw out and walk away like nothing happened at all? The options that I gave you were A, the polar bear, B, the wood frog, C, the emperor penguin, or D, the Arctic fox. Well, if you were reducing things based on, cold-blooded versus warm-blooded amphibians, you would have chosen the wood frog. They can survive Arctic winters by freezing up to 65 or 70% of their body water. It stops their heart, their brain activity, and their breathing for an entire 7 months. and they survive by producing high concentrations of glucose, and it acts as antifreeze, basically protecting their cells when ice forms between their tissues. They thaw out in the spring and then they're ready to breathe. So, congrats. If the wood frog was your guess, that was B. Here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Another creature question for you. Which of these tiny creatures can survive the vacuum of space, radiation doses hundreds of times higher than a lethal human dose, being boiled in water, frozen to near absolute zero, and pressures 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trench? What do you think? Which amazing creature can survive all of this? Do you think it is A, the bed bug, B, the water bear, C, the dust mite, or D, the fruit fly? You can take your guess at the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. Again, all correct guesses will be entered into a drawing at the end of the week to win $25 to Chicken Salad Chick. Free to enter, so go take a stab at it every day on the website. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great one, everybody. Enjoy the 70 degrees. It's going to be a windy one out there today. I'll be back to chat with you first thing early tomorrow.